Mii Swordfighter is pretty cool. 6 months ago, on March 21st, a YouTube channel that goes by the name Ramble dropped a bomb on the Smash community. Now, if you're in the Smash community, you already know this story, so I'm not going to elaborate any further. If you don't, I'll be sure to link Ramble's video in the description of this video. Thanks to Ramble's video, however, a lot of attention was brought to Mii Swordfighter. Everyone was questioning if this was really as groundbreaking as it seemed, and I wanted to prove that this character wouldn't just be a gimmick, and that they could really shine. So for the next week, I forced myself to play only Mii Swordfighter to see if they're really as busted as Ramble's video showed. Before I started, I gave myself just a couple of guidelines for the next week. For the first role, I forced myself to only play Mii Swordfighter, no matter what. In addition, I only used Ramble's set the whole time, which consists of Shuriken of Life for weak, Gale Staff for side B, Hero Spin for up B, and Power Thrust for down B. And for the second role, I forced myself to play for at least 1 to 2 hours every day. And while not required, as an additional challenge, I wanted to make it to the top of Ultimate Ranked Ladder Elite Smash for the first time. Will I be able to do it? I started day 1 with around 10 million GSP, as I've actually played Mii Swordfighter before starting this mini challenge. And while that isn't bad by my standards at least, it could be better, so let's get into the gameplay. Before I actually do that though, I'd like to specify that for all of this challenge, I didn't have a capture card, so all the footage that you're seeing will be through replays. So you won't get my live reaction and other things like that. Don't worry though, I only show the good stuff to keep you entertained. After all that, I ended up tying the day with my main, Ice Climbers, at 13,283,666 GSP. Overall, I'd say that day 1 was a really big success. After the success that was day 1, it can only get up from here, right? Right? Yeah, safe to say day 2 was not as great as day 1. After all those beatings, I went to training mode to better my combo game and to cool off. And now that we're on this topic, I'd like to talk about Ultimate's training mode. Man, I really wish Ultimate had a better training mode. Now don't get me wrong, it's better than what we used to have in previous Smash games, but gosh, it's still awful. The fact that the NPC always spawns in the same spot, basically making training with platforms impossible. The fact that you can't train with actual DI, and the worst part is, you can't even set the opponent to air dodge on hit, so you basically never know which combos are actually true in a match. Another thing I'd like to say is, there are basically no top level Mii Swordfighter players, and with the little that there are, almost none of them run Ramble set, which is the one I'm hard stuck to. This is a problem for me because it's basically forces me to come up with my own playstyle and game plan with Mii Swordfighter, without reference to anyone that's objectively way better than me. Aside from what I just talked about, I don't want to dwell on training too much, as it'll be more important on day 3, so I ended off day 2 with a GSP of around below 12 million. Speaking of day 3, however, let's go ahead and go to Day 3 started the same way Day 2 ended, with me in the training room. And while I'm here, I'd like to go over how I trained with Mii Swordfighter, just in case any of you, yes you, watching this video would like to learn how to play them too. First off, by far the most important thing to practice, the finishers. During Day 2, one of my biggest problems was not being able to finish people off properly down throw hero spin, and that lost me a lot of games. Being able to IDJ, reverse an aerial rush back air into hero spin was an important confirm that I missed a lot too. But after around an hour of training, I was ready to get back into online. No boy, did that training really pay off. Day 3 went even better than Day 1, surpassing my previous GSP peak with a new number of 13,553,735 GSP, making Mii Swordfighter my best character in online. With this new peak set, I ended Day 3 with my hopes held high. I started off Day 4 with a minimal amount of training, and then hopped into online. But my goodness, I don't know what happened because I just could not win. It was another Day 2 unfortunately, so I ended the day in defeat with a GSP number of 12,201,987 GSP. Day 5 started out pretty... yeah. I ended up stagnating in the low 12 millions again, but after that beating, I touched some grass and threw myself into the training mode. How to go after that? Well, I'll just let the footage explain itself. And after all that, I reached my highest GSP count so far with 13,469,436 GSP. Overall, I'd say that day 5 was a big success. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to notice a pattern. One day goes amazing, and the other day is just straight trash. So for this day, I didn't play online at all. Instead, I spent all of my time inside the training room, practicing all the important combo starters, extenders, and finishers. Something I'd like to note is that I came up with a clever solution to the platform problem. I'd use the Gust Bellows item to push the training NPC off to the perfect position for training Mii Swordfighter combos. Aside from that though, that's pretty much day 6. You should know the drill by now, so I'm just gonna shut up and let you enjoy the footage. After hours and hours of practicing and playing this character, I finally done it. I got to the top of Smash Ultimate and I managed to get into Elite Smash. Honestly, I never expected myself to get into Elite Smash, especially with a character like Mii Swordfighter of all characters. But this has been a journey to say the least, and it'll be one I'll remember for a long time. Hey, one more thing before you leave. I spent a lot of time making this video, spending hours and hours of just straight editing. And now that it's over, I'm proud of what I made. And if you enjoyed watching this video, then it'd be great if you could leave a like, and if you really wanted to, you could subscribe too. It shows me that you enjoyed the video, that I did a good job on making this. This is my first time making a project of this scale really, so it'd be great to know if I did a good job for my first time. Anyway, I'm not gonna hold you any longer. I've been ICTG, or just IC, or just TG, and this has been my 1 week with Mii Swordfighter. Have a good day, everyone.